All right, so I'm going to do a live unboxing of packages that I've gotten today in the mail. So I got a bunch of stuff here. There's 5 boxes of stuff. I'm out here in the garden where we're going to do this unboxing, but I thought you guys might want to see the garden almost done. Finally, so we start over here. So we're close to being done. Not quite, but we're getting there. There's the pond all set and ready. It took me 2 days to clean the ponds out, and the sun is going down on me here. So welcome in. Doing a live unboxing of mail I got today, which was actually quite a bit. Um, but I'm just scanning the garden real quick so you guys can see how well it's come along. Oh, my camera's not turning very well. So here we go. Got the garden going. So if you watch back in my past videos, you can see that the process of getting this together was quite the ordeal. Go down here so I can turn it. Welcome in. I'm gonna be doing a live unboxing of beads and stuff that I got today. I just thought you guys might want to see the garden. And it goes all the way around. So yeah, just for fun. A pond right there is what you hear. Taking me about a week to get everything the way it is now. All right. But what we're here for is unboxing some beads. I'm gonna make sure that camera's gonna. All right. So I have 5 boxes of beads here that I'm gonna unwrap. Actually, there's 4 boxes of beads and 1 box of resin making stuff here. So I sell on Whatnot. And you can find me over there. I think there's somewhere on my page, there's a link to my Whatnot page. I'm Floralmichelle on Whatnot. And I sell beads there. What are you doing, you goofy cat? Look at this cat. She's gonna get into my empty boxes. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so the first box, and I just cut these open to make it easier to do this here on camera. Because otherwise, it's all just me unboxing stuff, trying to fight with the boxes. Okay, so this was the first box I got, and let's do it. Yeah, let's do it this way. All right, so I got this. Now, these are all things that I'm just gonna probably, cut apart and use the beads for. There's like these necklaces. One more. So some of these are so pretty though. I mean, look at these beads. They're super pretty. This one's got amethyst on it. This one's got some cool pink givery. I know, inky, hiss, hiss. I know. These are some cool beads. So yeah, these are just necklaces that I'm gonna cut apart. We've also got some milleflorey flowers. Excited about those. And we got some pink flowers. It's gonna get dark on me way before I'm done here. These are cool. They're acrylic, but they're super cool. I will be selling these beads on Whatnot, on my Whatnot shows. I have shows 3 days a week, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Got 2 strands of big agate. These are like 14 millimeter or something. These are cool. It doesn't say how big they are, but I got a strand of lapis. Cute little 6 millimeter. cool pendant, which I have one of these, so I'm stoked to have another one. Let's see here, we got some fossil jasper, discs and hearts. Cool. Hope everybody's day's been going okay. It's been a crazy Monday. There's another necklace I'm gonna take apart. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining enough for the dead scrollers out there, but all right. I got some milliflora. I got a bunch of milliflora actually. I gotta get more in here somewhere. Yeah, I got a whole bag of milliflora. These are all flat like squares or rectangles. I love these. These make great bracelets. I like this one. And some rounds. And here's a little bag of stones. Whole bag of purple beads. I like purple. There's a lot in here. That'll be fun to go through. All right, I got these little spike things. I actually picked these up for somebody specific. I got those. These are cool. These are agate and crystal. Boy, the focus is not very good at all, is it? Maybe I shouldn't have done this out here. I got one strand of these India beads. No, I got two strands. Yeah, two strands. These are all super cool. These are made by Jesse James Company. I got some big chunky ceramic beads in here. And these big boys. Some DZI beads. And this is all stuff that we'll be selling on and whatnot. So sardonyx. The lighting out here sucks. And it's getting worse by the minute. But these, I'm not sure what these are. Something in pyrite. They're like a pinkish red and then pyrite colored. I think there's another one of these in here somewhere. Here's some glass beads that look like coral. Orca agate. And blues. I really like that. I don't know if I'll sell that. I might put that one. This one is hemimorphite, which is a cool gemstone. A whole bag of Euro beads. For you big hole lovers out there. This one is phosphodesirite. And these are cool. There's two strands in here. They're like a purpley pink color. I like these. Two strands of those. I don't know what this is. Maybe onyx or something. What's this one? Oh, this is another one of those pink and quartz ones or pyrite. Mosaic quartz. That's what they're called. They're really pretty. Man, the focus sucks. I got some mood beads. Everybody loves mood beads. Color changers. They start out green and change color. I love these. I'm not sure if I'll sell those either. More orca agate. This one's a multicolored strand. It's so pretty. And it's faceted. I got some mermaid tails. Mermaid tails. And we got some more color changing ones. These ones are stars. Purple stars. And changing color pretty good, even though it's in the bag. This was a couple strands I split with somebody. This was a morphinite and some pearls. We got some blue quartz and some pretty hand painted beads. Always keeping the hand painted beads, of course. I love those. Here's some faceted garnet. These are gorgeous. Two sizes, 6 millimeter and 12 millimeter. Faceted garnet. Love those. All right. Oh, these are huge honkers. These are dyed snakeskin agate. These have got to be 18 millimeters, 20 millimeters. They're huge. Very pretty. Let's see, I got some lamp work, some coral. I'm trying to do this kind of quickly because it's going to get dark on me out here, and you guys aren't going to see anything at all. This is some purple lace agate, or allegedly. It doesn't look like purple lace agate, but I don't know. I'll look into it more later in the light. I can't see light through it, so I don't know if it's really agate. I got some malachite, a couple bags of that. Super pretty. I love malachite. I don't know about you guys, but malachite's awesome. All right, we got some pink agate, some ceramic. Here is some more lamp work, pink eyeballs, um, apatite. I wish you guys could see these. These are pretty. Why does the focus suck so bad on YouTube? I don't even understand. Here's a little eyeball, little people faces. Here's some hematite and a bracelet, some shell. These must have all been extra freebies because I don't remember ordering any of these things. All right, what was that bag, that box? Shell, people faces, hematite, vocals. Okay, this is, I'm really excited about this box right here because this one, oh, a sighting. There's like 300 strands in this one. And some seed beads, because you guys know I always have seed beads going. Oh, look at all these bags of beads. Awesome sauce. All right, let's open the green first. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys, it's gonna be such a good week on Whatnot. Oh my gosh. So these are all check glass. We got some little lentils. Super cool. We got some pearls, glass pearls, a couple sizes. This is green and orange, I guess. And it was green on the other side, orange when I flipped it over. Got some glass pearls. Those are lovely. Some more glass pearls. I got orange rondelles or rondellis, however you want to say it. Those are pretty. I love that orange. It's pretty. I think these are stone. 2 strands of those. Pretty sure those are carnelian. These are pretty. A couple strands of these. Oh, another strand of those. Cool. So Wednesday night on Whatnot, um, is when I'll be selling these goodies. Oh, the buttons. Check buttons. Look at those. Those are pretty. In a green. Gorgeous. Melons. Some more lentils. Some more lentils. Oh, what are these? Look at these ones. Oh, yeah, those are pretty. Those will be mine. It's melons. I try not to keep too much out of these things, but sometimes it's just so pretty you can't help yourself. There's some little pearls, some green beads, little baby fire polish, and little tiny beads there, little oranges. They're all tangled, so I'm just gonna leave them together. Fire polish, emerald colored, lime green. There's a couple of these. Oh man, so pretty. Look at all of them. So exciting. All right, that's just one bag out of here. Let me just start the mosquito lantern. Mosquitoes are coming out. All right, let's look at this one. Oh, what are these? Red jasper. These are beautiful. I got such a deal on these guys, you have no idea. I got some daggers, some leaves, some more buttons, glass pearls. Fun, fun. Actual pearls. Some more of the lentils, more leaves. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Here's some baby pinks. Uh-oh, bead trying to get away. Ooh, what are these? Some glass pearl rondelles. Those are pretty. It says lentil, but those are not lentils. Opalite. Some more pearls. A couple strands are broken, but that's all right. We don't mind. Look at all those. Right, this is my broken strand right here. More lentils, some more lentils. The colors are great. Some blacks. Baby rondelles. Ooh, cathedrals. Couple cathedrals. Love those. Lentils. These are freshwater pearls. More lentils, some buttons. Lentils. More strand of these ones. Some more lentils. those ones are glass. They kind of look like pearls, but I think they're just meant to look like pearls. Let's see. Yep, glass, glass pearls. Set those there. These are cool beads too, cool spacers. Lentils. All right, don't go rolling away now. All these little baby fire polish, they're so cute. Gather these loose ones here. Before they roll away, land on the ground, and roll down the street, and I have to pick them up 4 blocks from here because I'm on a hill, and everything will just gradually go that way and then that way. And they probably won't stop till they hit like 4 blocks away. Fire power. Gotta get all these now. Okay, got them all now. 2 bags down. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more bags in this box. Awesome. Just love beads. I love beads. I wish I could see the chat, but they're not showing me any chat, so I don't know nobody talking out there. It's fine. You guys can just watch. That's totally cool. So we got some orange pearls. These are cool. They're like a peachy color. Some more glass pearls. These are really nice too. Nice quality. One of these peachy ones. Pearls. Ooh, little daggers. More daggers. Little drops. Daggers. Daggers. But they're cool because I'm going to learn how to make them dragonflies that we were all looking at the other day. Lots of glass here. Lots of check. Blues and oranges and reds. So if you're new to Whatnot, there's a link in my bio where you can click on that and go through that. And when you first sign up for Whatnot, they give you like a $15 credit plus free shipping for your first purchases. So you can basically go on there if you go through the link and purchase $15 worth of stuff and not pay a single penny for it. Um, because of buyer incentives they've got going on. These are so pretty. And most of these strands I'll probably sell for like $3 a strand. So um pretty affordable. Oh, those are pretty. And they have like a gold center in them. And some oranges. Look at those beauties. How beautiful. All right, next bag. These big red glass pearls. Pretty. Imagine all the jewelry they've made with these. Here's one more. We got some yellow glass pearls, some green, silver. Welcome in, everybody. It told me there was nobody in here a second ago. So these are all glass pearls. I will be selling all this on Whatnot throughout the week. I have shows on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But we're just doing an unboxing right now, so you guys can get a gander of the merchandise this week. Oh, look at those red ones. Those are pretty. This is all check glass. I'm hoping the mosquitoes don't eat me alive out here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I got some buttons, glass buttons. Little daggers. I am so happy with this box so far, I must say. I'm so happy I may order another one. Look at all these ones. These are all reds. I'm losing light out. I'm outside in the garden, so I'm losing light. Apologize for how bad the light is out here. But the sun is going down on the west coast, so it was all bright and sunny when I got out here. All right, these ones are tangled, so we will leave them together. Ooh, that mosquito lantern stinks. Those are pretty. Fire polishes here. Look at all them pretties. Little blue tran. All right, one more bag out of this box. Ooh, flowers. Look at these. Check flowers. You gotta love these. Flowers and more flowers. Huh. Without even knowing it, I saved the best one for last, which is very classic of me to do that. Leaves. Some more leaves. Some more leaves. Ooh, some more flowers. I'm just trying to duos. Look at all them. Flowers and leaves. Those are probably some of my favorite. These are 2-hole beads as well. And these ones are. And some melons. The analytics on YouTube are so funny. You can go from having 17 people in there to like 2 people in a matter of a minute. It just shows today's ADD society. Nobody can sit on anything for long enough to actually watch. These are pretty. More fire polish. Here's some pretty clear. Some orange. Ooh, what are these? Picture jasper or something? I don't know. I'm gonna put those aside. I like those. So many pretty strands here. These are gorgeous. All right, got some more lentils. And we got some little baby fire polishes here. Mosquitoes are starting to get me. So yeah, we got some baby oranges as well. How pretty are all those? Hello, strawberry girl. Eduardo, how are you doing? I was gonna be out here by myself. All right, next box. Now these ones, I just ordered these. I did these in my show last week, and they were so popular that I instantly went on and ordered another set of them because these are for like making sun catchers, but they're so gorgeous. And I wish I had the sun out here, but I think even without the sun, you can be able to see how pretty they are. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? I absolutely love these. To use on sun catchers. I'm doing pretty darn good. I slept most of the day away, but I was on last night on Whatnot till like 7 in the morning or something. I think I did like an 11-hour show. I had to make the rent up, so I was on all night. Even outside in the dark, because look how shiny these are. They're spectacular. I love this one, the vitriol one, and all the different colors in there. So good. Love these. And they were super popular, so like I said, I just ordered more of them. I love them. They're so sparkly. All right. So I have been through one, two, three boxes. So I have this one and this one to go. Let me just move some of these things so I have the room to do it on here. Put these back in the bag. These are so pretty. And these are $5 a piece. They're so worth it because it's made out of these beads here. And these little beads, you couldn't buy this many beads for $5 of these. So how they can make flowers out of them and then, sell them for $5 is beyond me. I have no idea how they're pulling that off. One of these. And they're big. I'm awing over them. They're so pretty. I love them. And this is the whole pile of check glass here. I opened all this already. Oh, I got one more to go. Yay, there's still one more bag. Yay. That's insane. I got a really good deal on these too, so I'm super so excited about them. Oh, these are all purples too. frosted glass, melons, some drucks. I am so happy with this purchase. Love me some check glass though. I actually slept all day. So I did a show last night. I started at like I think 7:30 and I went all the way till like 7:30 this morning. I'm pretty close to it. But because kind of effed off the whole weekend and forgot that it was a rent weekend, that the rent was due on Monday. So I, blew a bunch of money. And then I was like, oh no, I got to pay my rent. So I had to stay on until I made the rent. So then I went to bed and I slept all day. I probably only bed up for like an hour and a half. Some lentils. It's going to be a good week on Whatnot, guys. Because I know I'm in the dark, so you guys can't see these for as beautiful as they are, but these are gorgeous. And the lentils. Because these are all check glass. Amazing score. The blue, there's more lentils. And all them beauties. I know the lighting out here is terrible. It wasn't when I sat up out here in the garden, which I'll show you guys the garden. So this is my backyard. It's taken me 2 weeks to get it to look like this. That's my little pond over there. I don't have no fish in there right now. And got the whole garden goes all the way back. And it comes all the way back up the side. It's my little oasis. I spend a lot of time out here in the summer. Took me 2 days just to clean the pond. It gets nasty out here. My other videos, you can see where we started cleaning up, and I did some videos of the process. All right, I need to put these in something. Something about this box. These are so pretty. I'm gonna play with these all night long. So good. Mhm. I know. I'm addicted to beads. Can't help it. But over on Whatnot, there's a whole bunch more of us that are just all addicted to beads because they're just pretty. Yeah, the sun's going down like right now on the other side of the mountain. Those in there. So I also opened this whole box. And this one. There's mood beads in this one. Big ceramic beads. These things are huge. But these I can sell individually. Eyeball beads. All right, so let's see what's in this box. I actually know what's in this box. It's full of flowers. So I was in the show this other day, and these ladies, they dye these flowers themselves. So they get these in their blanks. They're like this color. And then they go through the process of hand dyeing all of these flowers. Just a whole box of acrylic flowers. They're so much fun. I love these. And making beaded plants is like the thing to do right now. So these are the kind of things that you can use to look at how big these ones are. Holy crap. That's a big honking flower. So yeah, making beaded plants and flowers, and I like the baby ones too. They're cool for making like purse charms. Hey Casper, how's it going? You hanging out over there with Ronnie? So yeah, I'm just doing a couple unboxings. All my stuff came in the mail today, so I thought since I had so many boxes of stuff, I would just do it live. Try and build some watch hours. And I'm out here in the garden. These all glow in the black light, which I did not bring out here. All these ones. This live is good. Mine probably is too. I think Huge Head was like kind of harassing him though, because when they demonetized him and then they would give him back his monetization, they'd like, I think they took him out of the algorithm altogether. Because I had to search for him, like manually search for him the other day. Like, even though I'm a member, I follow and everything, should be right there in my YouTube, and it's not. I had to hunt him down. Look at these ones. Lots and lots of flowers. It's a whole box of flowers. These ones are kind of cool too. Like a tulip. Yeah, you can make all kinds of fun things out of these. I can't believe how big these ones are, though. Jeez Louise. They're giant. And they're nice acrylic, too. Nice and sturdy. Not the beads for little kids. Little kids can use them, too, but they're nice quality. Great for jewelry making. Beaded plant making. Look at the orange. I want to get myself a big bowl of beads and stir them around. And do the ASMR or whatever it is. I don't think people watch on YouTube. The sound of bead stirring. It's one of those sounds. Oh, look at these little babies. They're super tiny. Tulips. Yeah, these are so pretty. These ladies do a great job coloring all these. Seems like it'd be pretty tedious to hand dye these all. Because I know when they get them, they're this color. And they buy them like these big giant bagfuls. And each one of these is a different flower. Little babies. I just can't imagine how long it would take to dye all these. And this is like maybe a third of how many they had. I actually showed some restraint in their show. I didn't buy up everything like I did last time. All right, I got one more box to unbox. It's getting dark out here, so I need to get on. Now, this one is not beads. This is all resin stuff. I traded a bunch of beads for these. Oh, excuse me. So let's see what's in here. These are gonna be all molds and stuff, probably. Receipt. Ooh, a coffin box. Yeah, so I can make little boxes that are coffins. Cool. All right, this is the astrology one, and I already have this mold, so I already make these. I'm not sure what the other part of it is, but this is a little box too that has a star or a sun. It's always nice to have a backup, though. I make a lot of those. Here's a light switch cover. I make all kinds of fun stuff. Chess pieces. Cool. A big flower coaster. Let's see, what are these? Ooh, these are runes. Cool. Runes. Butterflies and wings. Make some pretty earrings with these. With the wings. That's gonna be a fun one. Stickers. Little stickers to put on your resin designs. Oh, that's right. I did get some beads from her. Some lamp work beads. Here's the other part of that astrology one. So it has the symbols that go all around it. And it's a little box. What else we got here? All right, these must be for prisms. I'm guessing. Somewhere in here, there's little jars. Things for making jars. I'm super excited for that. Okay, this was the bead thing. There's a bunch of beads inside there. Beads and charms, other fun stuff. Those are some little jar resins. She did a good job packing this where she got it all in here. So these make little jars, little bottles. Those will be fun. Little bottles. Here's some beads. This whole little thing goes together. I'm not sure how, but this one? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But there's one of these boxes in here. I'm sure I'll come across. Yep. Handle. Beads and resin. Fun things. These are all lampwork beads. Seed beads. The more lampwork beads. These things all go on this thing somehow. Oh, there you go. They snap on there. Oh God, now cool. All right, I want to start myself on fire with a lantern here. There you go. More lamp work. The handle on there. Here. Ta-da! Anyway, figure that out. Just give me a minute. All right, let's see what's this here. Oh, if I can get it open. More tape. Oh, these are little things you put in your little resin making decorative things, flowers and stars and cool, cute little resin things. Right on. Let's put this stuff on my backs here. I will reuse all this packing material. And everything goes the other direction out the door. Oops. Little sticker sheets. More packing. There we go. So it only took me a little over an hour to unbox everything. There's actually still 2 more boxes in the house that I haven't opened either. I got a mountain of mail today. All right, right on. I'm excited to make some resin stuff. Some more beads. Hey, Silver Crystal, Becky, how you doing? Ronnie's experiencing technical difficulties over there. I don't know if I am or not. There's not enough people in here to tell me if it's glitching. But I did just open like 5 boxes of mail. I got some resin making stuff and a bunch of beads. This bead thing. And boxes of beads down there. Lots of inventory for the week. but I'm outside in the garden. I know Ronnie always shows it like a quick drive by, but it's almost done. Took me 2 days to get the pond going. There's the kitty. It's so peaceful back here. Like when you're sitting back here, you don't even realize that you're like in town because it's like my own little oasis. You never seen it? I know Ronnie showed it a couple times, but we were in the process of doing it. I'll take you guys on a little tour before I end. So over here is really kind of messy. It goes up. We have these levels. The daytime looks pretty cool. I found this out in the wild, and then I put an eyeball in it. It's my dragon head. So then we're with a pond here, which I need to get some fish for. The wildlife eats all the fish here, so I usually just buy like feeder goldfish, like 40 of them, and see how many survive the season. I used to buy Shibokins, but they just get eaten. And then you go to this side of the garden. So you can see the garden better from this way. You just see in the daytime, it's crazy. It's crazy pretty. Flowers and plants everywhere. And then I have them all along up here, which is in the dark, so you're not gonna be able to see, but so this is all along the house. I got all these planters in the back patio. I have a swing and all these plants over here. Lots of fun stuff. It has taken me 2 weeks to get this to look like this, though. It was such a disaster area. See, and then over there to where we just were. But I have these shelving units all along the house. I'll show it again in the daytime one of these days. Tomorrow or something, probably. Plant the flowers in the weeds. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to, pluck the weeds before you plant flowers. Otherwise, the weeds take over and the flowers have nowhere to grow. But what the difference really is between weeds and flowers. I mean, a lot of flowers are weeds. It just depends on where it's growing, I guess. And then up there, on the very top up there, that's where Ronnie grows. Yeah, pluck the weeds. Don't use chemicals. That stuff is bad. There's some cancerous stuff there as I'm smoking. It is. A weed is just an unwanted plant, or it's a plant that's just growing in a spot with somebody who doesn't want it. Because I have all this valerian root, and it's like technically it's a weed in my garden because it overtakes everything. So that's kind of what you see over here. All the big bushes that you see over there, it's all valerian because it just takes over. Like the lemon balm takes over. Yeah, never use weed killer. That stuff's bad news. My little mosquito lantern, look, it's smoking. That can't be good, right? It's keeping the mosquitoes away, I guess. Yeah, the weed killer is bad news. Um, because something else you can do instead of like if you can't, you don't have the energy or whatever to pull, is you can pour boiling water onto most weeds and it will kill them all the way to the root. That's what I do out in the driveway where the dandelions grow in between the cracks. Yeah. You too, Becky. Have a good night. I'm probably about done here anyways. I was just doing an unboxing. I have to go in and pack up all my stuff from yesterday because I did not ship anything last night. After 11 hours, I was like, oh, I'm going to bed. And I slept all day. So now I've got my schedule's all backwards. All right, so that was fun unboxing all these beads. I'm live on Whatnot on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. When you guys, if you want to purchase anything you see here that I unboxed tonight, I'll probably be making this into a video later that I can post on YouTube. So for anybody watching then, check me out on Whatnot. I'm Floralmichelle. There's a link in my bio. If you follow the link, you can get like $15 worth of free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. And I think they have a special where new purchases, like your first purchase, will be free shipping too. So you literally can go on Whatnot through that link and get $15 worth of stuff sent to your house and not pay anything for it. So it's a good way to go is through the link. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Monsanto's a bad deal. Because now you can't grow anything that's not, you know, genetically engineered to be different or so like most of the point of it is for it not to seed itself, which is really stupid, because you could be sufficient if your plants would retain themselves. I'm growing some corn and some peas. We'll see how those come out. I do mostly flowers, but I thought I'd do a few veggies this year too. I'll probably put some potatoes too. In containers though. Yeah, Monsanto is ruining the food business. That's the plan though. But this isn't that kind of channel, so I won't get into it. My tinfoil hat on. So yeah, this will be made into a video so that my YouTube or my whatnot watchers can come over and see what's going to be in the inventory for the week because I unboxed it all today. So you guys, I appreciate you coming, being here. You guys are awesome. Um, I try to do my whatnot videos on YouTube, but they don't seem to. They're posted on my YouTube, but they're not. They don't go live. I don't understand how to make them show so that I could be on YouTube and whatnot at the same time, but it doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know what's the problem is. Something's not set right or something. So since I figure that out, I'll be able to be live in both places because I am on Whatnot 3 nights a week. And I may do a video later of doing some resin because I really want to do some resin stuff because I got all these new resin supplies. I'm excited to make these wings so I can make earrings out of them because those are going to be cool. And I'm finishing a tabletop I was been working on as well. So I may go live later on and do that. But you guys have a good night. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming and being here, hanging out, interacting. All right. So have a good night. And you guys be kind to each other because the world is so dark right now that every time you pull off a random act of kindness, it brings a little bit of light into the world. And so it does matter, no matter how small or stupid it seems to be. Every one of those is something that does some good on the earth. So try to practice as many random acts of kindness as you can because they do matter. All right. Have a good night. Bye.